How's it going, guys? This is my third attempt now at reviewing this freaking album. I just received, I don't know, maybe Thursday I think it was, I received this album in a dual package. Man. Stupid webcam, I can never figure the damn thing out because it's always backwards. I can't do it. Alright, anyway, you see the insignia, wait, you see it, I'm fucking, alright, whatever. There it is. Bam. Sunn O Void. The album. There you go. Very beautifully packaged. It's got sort of a, a texture to it, which is very satisfying to me, I feel like. This is obviously a painting of some sort. Most likely oil is what it looks like. Obviously this is a print of that. It's not the actual painting. On the inside we've got this nice stuff right here, along with a very morbid poem called Suicide Song. The Suicide's Song. And I'll let you go ahead and buy it, and then you can read this incredibly morbid poem. On the back, we've got this sort of an inversion of the front, I guess, because we've got the, sort of the black on that, and then the white on that, as you can see. Now, this has 4 tracks. First of which is Richard, second of which is NN with the O insignia, the O with the 3 hyphens, parentheses, going that way is waves. And then second one, which is what we're listening to now, is a Melvins cover called Rabbit's Revenge. If you're a Melvins fan, you probably know that. I should be a Melvins fan, but I just don't know any of their stuff. I've never gotten into them. I should, though. I really should. And I will, one of these days. And last of all is Raw at Dusk. So, really quick, I do want to show you this. This is the pullout for the things. Just extended artwork, on here. We've got that. We've got this. Then we've got this right here. And my personal favorite, this is my favorite part about the album. This just blew me away when I saw it. If you look at it, it's sort of a person, this is their head. The eyes are, right there. Nose, mouth in there. Yeah. Right there. And shoulders, and so forth. And it's very, sort of moving to me, very morbid, almost like a self-image of a depressed person, a figurative self-portrait, not figurative, but a abstract, sort of a self-portrait of a person's, feeling or being, who is in depression. So yeah, this album, it starts out with Richard, which is a very heavily drone-based piece of music. Throughout, the whole album is essentially these monolithic, primal drones, very early Sunn stuff. And it's at times it'll have samples and electronics very low in the mix coming in here and there. A few different things going on with the guitar. Every once in a while there'll be sort of a feedback strategically placed in there, or some vocals. I know there's a violin, and it's written in on the credits on the thank yous. There's a violin in there somewhere. No idea where. Cannot find it. Can't figure out where the hell it came from, or where it's going, or where it is on the record at all. And maybe eventually I'll find it, but I just could not find it on it. There are definitely vocals on the second track, but they're sort of, way back. Everything's sort of lost in this abyss of drony guitar. You know, you hear it, it's there, but it sort of plays with you because you got to listen for it, which I love. I love having to listen and pay attention to each thing. And if you pay attention, really, a lot of people talk about drone and they go, oh, well, you don't really listen to it. You just experience it. It creates an atmosphere and you just sort of dwell within that atmosphere. Personally, I disagree. I think that it's just something you have to really listen to deeply. It's something that you have to put, something I still haven't completely, achieved, I think. And that's that this progresses. There are progressions, and it's an ongoing progression of chords and riffs and things of that nature, along with those, strategically placed alterations and electronics. But it's progressing, and if you were to really meditate upon each note, which I think is what is crucial to fully appreciate it, is meditating upon each note as it comes in, as it enters into your mind, and accepting each new one as sort of a compilation, each complementing the other. Listening to these notes and seeing where it's carrying you. It's going somewhere. It's moving. It really is. It's not a stagnant piece of music. It's moving forward. And that's something that I think a lot of people miss in drone. Not that I'm the only person that's noticed this, or that but I find... You like my pretty teacup, by the way? You hear that? I wish I were more familiar with the Melvins than I am, but I want to say that this is a sample from a Melvin song, probably the song that they're covering. It just has that Melvin style to it, so I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, yeah, drone, man, the whole record's straight chunky, low-end drone, and I listened to this over at my grandparents' house. I showed this to them, and they have majors in music, so they can appreciate music, and they're interested in it. But yeah, his speakers my grandpa has are so good that you got this great low end, and it just vibrated the whole room. We didn't even have it on that loud, and it was vibrating like everything. You could feel it. And I could really appreciate what they were doing with the low end, the Sunn, Sort of makes me want to go to one of their shows now. Eventually, I'm going to try and get to one of their shows. So. Anyway, that's about it. I'm now going to go and attempt to review the other album that I got from Southern Lord. It came as a dual package. And, yeah, I'll talk more about that then.